Yes, we need we need
Megan, thank you so much.
two hand hearts so we get doubles. Or a money gun, a money gun, a money gun, and two hand hearts, y'all. Money gun and larger. I'm following you guys. Uh, okay, so
Drew, thank you for the hand heart.
you think if someone just drink straight water their whole entire life, they would become just be healthy?
It's what else? What other things they do?
Yeah. Okay. So what if they're very they're like clean. They don't do
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah,
Just drink lots of water, exercise here and there, and don't try not to stress a lot.
yeah. I think stress goes a long way, man. The more easier going you are, I think the longer a life you're gonna have.
And no fast food, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually.
Why are you trying to get? Are you trying? I mean, it's good if you start all this shit now.
Yeah, I'm trying to start young.
If you start it now, you're gonna be good. But yeah, Jimmy 33 in here also says stress is the silent killer, man.
Yeah, I know it is. That's why it's the mental health things that's the
Yeah,
issue.
yeah. It's good that you're starting now. It's good that you're starting now.
I got to go back to lifting again.
Lifting, yeah. Like me through all my years up until probably about 6 years ago, it was all about, I was training for boxing when I was a kid. I boxed from age 5 to 18. And then I played football. I was training on the football. And then I just would lift constantly and run constantly. And then I got fucking burnt out. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'll have to DM you a picture
What
of me
do
with my traps and all types of shit.
do
No,
you
no, check this out. Check this out. 6 years ago, you know who I was sponsored by for lifting?
who
Optimum Nutrition. ON.
is that good? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, dude, I was sponsored to lift. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna DM you some of my photos when I was lifting.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck happened to this guy? I
Well,
just,
what happened?
I just, fuck it. I just got burnt out.
So what? Cause like shortness of breath, or
No, no, oh no, 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 no. I just got burnt out. I was sort of just
like you're just out of it, like can't do it
I was
anymore,
just tired. I was just.
exhausted.
No, I wasn't exhausted. I was just burnt out of waking up at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, lifting, going to work, come back, lifting.
Someone said your wife cheated, and that's when you lost yourself.
Ruth, thank you so much. I think they're projecting. I think that's how they probably, if they're young, that's probably how they lost their dad. Thank you, Rue. Or if
This
they're
guy
older,
blaming the
that's how they lost
motorcycle.
their wife.
No, what's the crazy thing is that women can really hurt a man really bad to where it can lead to something.
Jimmy said my wife cheated with Mop. Dude, my wife's 5'9", almost 5'10". She's too tall for Mop.
Wait, your wife is 5'10"?
5'9", 5'10". Yeah, she's a blonde, blue-eyed, Irish chick. Me, I'm 6'2".
Well, okay, so okay, how did you get along with her so good to where you want to marry her and say that she's the love of your life?
I was with her for 8 years before I married her.
Okay, so you were with her for 8 years. So you
I
were
was
like,
with her. I was married before,
so
got
would you
divorced.
count the 8 years like a trial run, like kind of?
No, man, because we had 3 kids and owned property and everything together in those 8 years.
And you guys were fine.
Yeah, and it was fine. Our personalities meshed. It was cool, and it was good. You just you find someone that you could. When you find someone that you think you can really go through this journey with, and they don't give you more problems, and they help you solve problems. It's beautiful.
Well, your wife's like a smart lady herself too.
Yeah, yeah, she's pretty quick.
Yeah, so like
She's pretty
she
quick.
deals with like certain things that you probably don't deal with half the time.
Yeah, the whole complaining.
She's got to do something, right? That like in terms of like dealing like with taking stress out of your life, you can't be doing everything. Like she not.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to the kids, holy shit, she's on top of it more than I am.
I like that a lot. Oh no, let me thank my gifts real
Me
quick.
too. We were talking.
Uh, It was Krista. Krista, thank you so much for the motorcycle. I love you so much, darling. You're the best. I'm sorry we got carried away talking, guys. Remember, guys, Money Guns and Larger. I do follow you guys. 500 points or more. I follow you guys. And yeah, I love you guys a lot. Money Guns and Larger. I follow you guys. So let's turn up. So,
Yeah, man. With kids, she takes care of the kids like no other.
so
She's on
would you
top of
would you
that.
would you say you're like not really a nurturer? You're more like a provider.
I'm both. I'm both. You know, I'm. I think I'm more of an emotional and mental nurturer than a physical one. You know, my wife with the kids, she's really physically nurturing. You know what I mean?
Right, right, yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
me, I'm
kind
more
of
of an emotional sort of advice type giver guy. You know, that my kids can sit there and just talk to me for hours.
yeah, like almost like you're the motivational speaker for them,
Kind of, yeah.
like just teaching them about life.
Right, right. So I
And
think
you
that
and
I think
you
I'm nurturing that way,
you
but not
enjoy
like the physical nurturing.
yeah you enjoy doing that probably. I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
but that didn't come until when they got older though.
You know,
Obviously,
it starts when they're like
when they're like
two or
five,
three.
six.
No, two or
Mm.
three, because they start learning little things. You know, you sort of are you're creating this. You're trying to create a good person.
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't use like you don't use the $5 sort of $5 words, right? With them,
Yeah.
you sort of you talk to them at their level, and you dumb down your language,
Uh-huh.
and you sort of help guide them.
That makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah, for a 3-year-old.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't spit on your friend because he's not giving you the toy.
Hey,
Something like
hey,
that. You sort
yeah.
of
Hey, stop. Hey, stop what you're doing. That type of thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then every time, and back in the day, they don't get in trouble now, but back in the day when I would put them in timeout or discipline them in a certain way, after the discipline was done or the timeout was done, I would ask them, okay, now tell me, what did you do wrong?
right?
Yeah.
And
What did you do
they will
wrong and
tell
why?
you
Yeah, they would tell me, yeah. Rose, thank you so much.
who. Okay, your daughter. Do you have a son?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, who's more loving towards you?
Who's more loving towards me, my daughter or my son? My daughters are.
Daughters
Yeah.
always daughters always love their dads.
My son, he's out of the house. My son's out of the house. He has his own thing going
But
on.
he was
Going.
always a mama's boy, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. That dude was a mama's boy.
Yeah, but yeah, not no more, obviously, because he moved out.
No, no, no. Now he goes to college. He's trying
Yeah.
to become an attorney. He works in my office 3 days a week. He'll show up, 4 or 5 hours at a time. I sort of try to, show him the ropes.
Hmm.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
I
That's
think
good. He's in college though.
yeah, it's taken him a while, but he's in college.
It takes a long time to become a lawyer.
Yeah, yeah, it's taken him a while because like he's still in a 2-year junior college, right?
Hmm.
But he's been there for like 6 years, and I'm like, but now he's finally going to be transferring because I keep telling him, I was like, man, it's a junior college. They don't give PhDs out there. What are you
Yeah.
doing there six
What
years?
he's got to get the show on the road already.
Yeah, he's got to focus. He got to focus. That's just how it is, man. But now he's getting focused.
I
Now
mean,
he's going to be
you
transferring.
got to you got to at least give him credit because I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the crazy thing is that one of my daughters, who is like 9 years younger than him, next year will be going to college.
Oh, so it's like a repeating cycle. Like they just like go like from high school to college, and then so then who's the youngest?
My youngest is a 12-year-old.
Oh, you have a 12-year-old.
I have a 12-year-old girl that's young. I have a 12, 13, one that's turning 17.
Ooh, you have a lot of kids.
Bro, yeah. I have five. I have
Oh,
five.
you had like three or
No,
something.
no, I got five, but two are adults and are out of the house, and three are still in the house.
Three are still in the house, but one is going to college, right?
Yeah, one graduated from college already. She has a degree in communications. I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do with
But
that.
that one lives with you still.
The older one that went to college, that graduated?
The one that just graduated.
No.
Who's the three kids that live with you?
17. She's turning 17.
Oh, okay.
17, 13, and 12.
Okay, so they're all in high school and middle school. And
Yeah. Yeah, so she's my oldest one.
lawyer.
Oh, did we
I,
just talk through that whole battle?
yeah, we did, but I'm actually interested. Why not? Lawyer, what is? Did you like your wife that much? Like, what's the deal there?
Why did I have so many kids?
Huh?
Why did I have so many kids?
Yeah.
I finally got cable in the house.
What?
Yeah, I finally got cable in the house, so I didn't have to use that for entertainment. I'm joking, man.
No, I know you're joking. I don't know. You got busy, buddy.
Bro, so check this out. I was dumb. Okay, let me tell you how dumb I was.
Talk to me.
Okay, so I was with my high school sweetheart from like age 16 to 21. Is Mexicana, right? And
Okay.
she's like 21, she comes to me and she's like, I'm pregnant. Fuck, what do we do? What does like every Mexicana make you do if they're pregnant? What do they make you do?
Meet
Or
the
rather, what do their dads make you do?
meet the family.
Fucking, you get married, bro.
Oh, married.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I got married, dude. I got married at 21. I got married at 21.
You got married at 21 with a different woman.
Yeah, I got married at 21 to my high school sweetheart. Right after we had my first child, we had a second one. And then I got divorced at 30. I got divorced at 30.
21, divorced at 30.
Yeah.
What? That was a long marriage.
9 years, 9 years.
What caused the divorce? If you don't mind me asking.
We just grew apart, man. You know, you meet someone in high school, you grow apart. You grow apart. We had different paths. And so we grew apart. Thank you
Did
guys
it?
for the roses.
Did it hurt you a little bit?
No, I'm the one who filed for the divorce. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the one who filed for the divorce. But it was such a chill divorce. Let me tell you
But
why.
but that's something that needed to be done.
It
That,
needed to be
that
done. It was
yeah.
such a chill divorce. Like, you know how we did our divorce? We sat in front of my laptop and she's like, okay, just let's write the judgment. Let's get divorced.
And
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 that's
but how was the money thing?
it was fairly easy because she's like, look, um, you're gonna have the kids 50% of the time, and I'm gonna have the kids 50% of the time. Because we're both still young, right? She was 30 as well. She was 29. She was 29 at the time, and I
Yeah,
was
it's
30.
it's hard
And,
for young parents. Yeah.
and she's like, "You're gonna have half the responsibility, and I'm gonna have the responsibility because you're not gonna put these kids on me full time, and you just come around every other weekend." You know,
Yeah.
she wanted some free time as well.
Free time because she's young.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, 50-50, cool. We'll do 1 week on, 1 week off, and a visit in the
And
midweek.
it was like that for a long time, or it changed.
It was like that for a very long time. It was like that up until probably about 4 years, and then she met some guy who didn't like kids, but she was so into. She just wanted to be loved, right? And she was vulnerable, so she catered to that dude. And she was just like, I was like, how do you go from being like mom of the year to, you know what, you keep the kids, you keep the kids, you keep the kids. So it got to the point where the kids would only go to her like on the weekends, like 1 weekend a month they would go see her, and the rest of the time they lived with me because because this dude like really got in her head, didn't like fucking kids, and then they had
Why?
problems,
Because it's too much baggage or something.
something like that. Yeah, there's some guys who are just like that, man.
Yeah.
And so in the end, the kids just and then they broke up, and in the end, the kids just continued living with me and just seeing the mom on the weekend. Yeah.
It's probably better that way, anyways.
Oh yeah, but a couple years after my divorce is when I met, my current wife. And bro, she helped me out so much with those kids. That's the thing. Is like,
You're talking about it wasn't even her kids, right?
right? And she helped me out so much.
When you met her, did she had her kids of her own already?
No,
No.
no.
That's good. I mean, doesn't matter, but that's good though.
Yeah.
Uh,
So she had her kids, or sorry, she didn't have any kids. Um, and she helped me so much. Thank you, Katie. She helped me so much with these children, and it was like, and someone put it in here in the chat. I just saw it. Being a stepmom is not easy. That's true. Being a stepmom is so hard, I think. But she was such a trooper, put in a lot of work and helped me out so much, man. You know.
that's crazy. Well, that was a good talk. I'm gonna get off live because I gotta fix my sleeping schedule. It was nice talking to you, lawyer.
All right,
Much
man.
love.
I'll talk to you guys
By the
later.
way, for the people that are watching, lawyer seems like a pretty wise older cat. I think he's very aware of what's going on. So anyone that's hating on him, I don't know. I kind of sense this vibe today. I, I like to say I'm very wise as well, but
Yeah.
he knows what he's talking about. So don't second guess him, guys. He knows what he's talking about. Much love, lawyer.
All right, guys. I'll